Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that. And the Blue Hens will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will get the first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons. And
oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Got his man on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. The give on the option. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes the catch. It's Kelly. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And the Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense will go to work for the 1st time. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
he needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can...
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. The Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. To the air, it's Childs. Going deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Velling.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And the Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Hit as he throws. Grabbed in the middle. It's McCray. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in the...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the quarterback, man. Getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Got room to work. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Childs. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Silver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner goes down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's LeBoy.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big play.
There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Blue Hens want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Soften him up with a run, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Kelly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Looking to throw, it's Childs. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Silver. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Silver.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Wants to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a little space. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's complete to the left. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's way too far for everybody. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity.